Welcome back to Capco Park. It is game 2 of this doubleheader between the Dominican University Stars and the Concordia University Wisconsin Falcons. Falcons in game 2, or in game 1, I should say, coming out victorious 4-2. In game 2, our pitching matchup features Austin Baglow for the Falcons and Ryan Kugla for the Dominican University Stars. The lineup for the Stars reads like this. Quinlan Rojak will lead it off and play center field. Adam Quinn is the DH in game 2. He'll bat second. Joe Krasny will bat third and play first. Lucas McKinney will bat fourth and be in right field. Cody Schuster will catch and bat fifth. Batting sixth is the third baseman Kevin Schwer. Ryan Costello will bat seventh and play second. Tim Barallo will bat eighth and play left field. Alex Hernandez will round out the lineup and play short. Again, it's Bolin Rojak, Quinn, Krasny, McKinney, Schuster, Schwer, Costello, Barallo, and Hernandez. For the Falcons, leading it off is the shortstop, Daniel Miller. Batting second is Brandon Seifert. He will play third. Batting third is Bo Bergert, the catcher. Batting cleanup, the DH in game 2, Joel Sharon. Kyle Hegeman, back over at first base, will bat fifth. In right field, it's Taylor Davenport, who came in as a defensive replacement at the end of game 1. Also in as a defensive replacement at the end of game 1 is the left fielder in game 2, Jimmy Dodens. He will bat seventh. Batting eighth, back in center field, is Jay Kaczynski, and rounding out the lineup is Taylor Book. He will play second base. Again, the lineup for the Falcons with a record of now 11-21, 9-8 in the Northern Athletics Conference. It's Miller, Seifert, and Bergert, Sharon, Hegeman, and Davenport, Dodens, Kaczynski, and Book. On the mound for the Falcons is Austin Baglow. The right-hander comes into today with a record of 3-3, making his 9th appearance of the year, 8th start, with a 5.54 earned run average. So with the win, the Falcons improved to 9-8 overall. I should say 9-8 in the Northern Athletics Conference, and therefore have overtaken the Wisconsin Lutheran Warriors in the win department with their 9th. Wisconsin Lutheran has 8. Edgewood College came into today with 9 victories, holding down that 6th and final playoff spot in the Northern Athletics Conference tournament. At last check, Concordia Chicago was winning game 1 of that contest. We'll see what we can do about getting a score for you as the afternoon progresses. But right now we are about ready to start game 2 here from a beautiful Capco Park, not a cloud in the sky. Austin Baglow's pitch is downstairs for a ball, and we are underway at 2:15 this afternoon. Quinlan Rojak will swing and bounce one to second. Taylor Book fields and throws to first, and there's one up and one down for the Stars. Here's Adam Quinn, the batter. Quinn was in the outfield for game 1. Back to DH for game 2. Baglow's first pitch to him is on the outside corner for a strike, and he jumps ahead 0-1. Baglow back to work, kicks and deals. Inside corner missing that time. Bergert framed it up, but the home plate umpire said it missed, and the count is even at 1-1. The pitch. Inside missing, and in fact it hit him. And now Bergert is over in some discomfort. Able to get up and walk gingerly behind home plate. The training staff for Concordia, Wisconsin is up to take a look at him. Not sure where that ball got him, but the ball was off the inside corner, and the ball hit Quinn, and he's at first. The training staff is satisfied. Berger back to a crouch, and he will remain in this ball game. Joe Krasny, the batter, will step in. Back at first base for game two. Baglow's pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. Baglow set at the belt again. Here it is. Strike on the outside corner. Baglow ahead, 0-2. One down here in the top of the first, just underway, game two. Going to foul, we'll do it again. Dominican University and Concordia University, Wisconsin. Kevin Winter with you from a busy grounds of Concordia University, Wisconsin. To our left, the men's lacrosse team is completing their season. There's a ball off the outside corner, trailing Augustana 5-3. Needed to win their ball game this afternoon by 3 or more to qualify for the conference tournament. 4 schools make it in that tournament. Swinging a foul out of play to the right. And the count is still 1-2 to the Dominican first baseman, Joe Krasny. Stands back in, waggles the bat. Baglow set at the belt. Here's the pitch. Runner going. Bounce it to third. Seifert fields, throws, and got him. Throw kind of pulled Hageman off the bag a bit, but he's able to keep his foot on the bag. And there are 2 down for the right fielder, McKinney. Kenny, the right-handed batter, standing in with a runner at second and 2 down. The pitch. Off the outside corner, missing. And the count is 1-0. With the win in game one, the Falcons have overtaken the Stars in the series as Northern Athletics Conference foes. 7-6. There's the ball up high. Count 2-0. Baglow set. And here it is. On the outside corner for a strike. Count now 2-1. To the right fielder for Dominican University. No score in the top of the first. Just underway. 2 down. Runner at second. The pitch. Bringing a liner to third. Past the glove of Seifert. Rounding third is Quinn. Here comes the throw. It's cut off by Miller. And the Stars are on the board first with an RBI single from McKinney. So the Falcons got on the board first in game one with a 2 spot in the bottom half. In game two, it's Dominican on the board first. Falcons trying to snap a streak of 14 consecutive games when their opponents score first. They are currently over in those situations. There's a strike to Cody Schuster behind the plate for game two. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way from Baglow. Inside, and that one hit him. So for the second time in the inning, Baglow has hit a batter, and the Stars have 2 on, 2 out, and a run in for Kevin Schwer. Dwyer had a busy game defensively for the Stars. Made a couple of nice diving stops at the shortstop position, saving a few runs for the Stars. Swinging a pop-up, first base side, in play, Hegeman, basket catch. He hangs on. So for the Stars in the top of the first, they pick up a run on one hit and leave two. We've played a half from Capco Park. It is Dominican University 1 and Concordia University, Wisconsin coming up. Bottom of the first inning upon us from Capco Park. Dominican University picks up a run in the top half and leads it 1-0. On the mound pitching here in game two for the Stars is Ryan Kukla. He comes in to today with a record of 3-1, making his 9th appearance, 5th start of the year, and a 4.08 earned run average. Throw down to second, and we are about set to begin the bottom half. Daniel Miller to lead it off. Brandon Seifert hits second, and Bo Bergert, the catcher, will bat third against Kukla. And the opening pitch is in there for a strike down on the inside portion of the zone. Miller 0 for 3 with a sacrifice fly in game one. That sacrifice fly propelled the Falcons to an insurance run in the 7th inning. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Miller skies one to center, coming in for it, and now backing up is Milan Rojak, and he puts it away, and there's one up and one down for Brandon Seifert. Brandon Seifert had a good day in game one, 2 for 4 with a run scored. He takes a bender off the outside corner, missing. Seifert did have the error that made things interesting in the top half of the ninth, but Andy Miller was able to get out of it after the Stars had loaded the bases with 2 down. He takes one off the outside corner to Seifert. It's 2-0. But Andy Miller was able to shut the door and get the Falcons the win. There's a strike. And with that win, the 8-game losing streak, I should say, is over for the Falcons. 2-1 pitch to Seifert is downstairs, missing. It's 3-1. 1-0 our score. 1 out here in the bottom of inning number 1 from Capco Park. The pitch is downstairs, missing. No, it isn't. Home plate umpire says strike called. Seifert had tossed the bat away, thinking it was ball 4. And if I was Seifert, I'd be up there hacking. The 3-2. He is hacking, and he flares one to right, shallow right, over the shoulder. Catch is going to be made by Krasny. Had one in game one like that, unable to make the play. He comes back here in game two, virtually same spot, out in outfield territory behind the first base bag, and a basket catch with his back toward the infield, and he's able to make the play, and there's 2 down for Bo Burgert, the catcher. Nice play, Krasny. Burgert grounds one to third. That's going to be off the glove of Schwer. Gets up, and that ball will roll into shallow left field. That was a hard-hit ground ball that Schwer tried to field on the dive. And we'll see if what the scoring is on that play. Joel Sharon is the DH in game 2. And he takes a bender off the inside corner. It is 1-0 to him. Sharon played left field in game 1. He swings and fouls one out of play to the left. Sharon also had 2 hits in game 1. The pitch is up high, check swing. No go for Joel Sharon. 1-0 in the bottom of inning number 1 from Capco Park here in Mequon. The Stars of Dominican University lead. Falcons have a runner at first and 2 down. Joel Sharon the batter. The 2-1 pitch is on the way. Outside corner strike. Ryan Kukla is 1 strike away from ending the bottom half of the inning, the 2-2. Swinging a bouncer toward first and foul, fielded by Krasny. Aaron hanging around. The Dominican University Stars have had a lot of moving around recently, at least in the last 15 years or so, conference-wise. Swinging a shot back to Kukla, and he makes the play after knocking it down. The throw to first is in time, and Sharon is retired. Falcons pick up a hit in the bottom half of inning number 1, but do not score. We've played 1 from Capco Park. 1-0 Stars. Top of the second inning from Capco Park. Kevin Winter with you. It is 1-0. Dominican University in front. And Brian Costello, the second baseman, will be the first man to step in to face Austin Baglow. Stars trying to earn a split here in this series. There's a first pitch ball off the lower outside corner. Gets away from Burgert to the backstop. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Costello can't come up with it. Falcons able to win game 1, 4-2. Stars leading in this one, 1-0 to pitch. There's a strike in the outside corner. It's 1-2. Bagwell back to the rubber, swivels and deals. Outside corner missing, saved by Bergert. Nice stop. And the count is even up now at 2-2. Off the outside corner again, it is 3-2 now. Costello was used as a pinch batter with the bases loaded in game one, came up empty. Has the count full at 3-2. The pitch. Swinging a bouncer toward the hole at third, base hit. Past the dive of Brandon Seifert. And Costello has hit number 2 for Dominican. Tim Varallo, the batter. Varallo stands in, bunts. Seifert fields, throws in time, but on the play, Costello moves from first to second, and the sacrifice is successful. Stars used that 3 times in game one successfully. And have one down here in the top of the second inning for Alex Hernandez. His team leading 1-0. Hernandez takes a strike. Hernandez was 1 for 3 in game one. Baglow set. Miller creeping in at short. The pitch is up high, and the count is even at 1-1. Just 5 more conference games remaining. Swinging a bouncer to third. Seifert in, fields, throws in time. In the process, Costello moves to third. And it's back to the top of the order now in Quinlan Milrojak. The Falcons with one more game here, 2 at Concordia, Chicago tomorrow, and then finish the regular season at home against Marion next week. There's the ball off the outside corner. Rojak became the first man in Dominican history to hit for the cycle earlier this year. Back on the 24th of March. The 2-0 is on the outside corner for a strike. How appropriately, today, by the way, is the anniversary of a couple of cycles, actually 3 of them, in Major League Baseball history. The 3-0, I should say 2-1 is swung on and hit foul, count now 2-2. Chad Moeller hit for the cycle in 2004 on this date in a win against the Reds. Also hitting for the cycle was the former Brewer Jose Valentin. Swinging a bouncer to second. Taylor Book makes the play. There was also a couple of more that we'll get to maybe later on. Book makes the play to end the inning, and the Stars are turned away in the second. They pick up no runs on a hit and leave a runner. We've played an inning and a half from Capco Park. 1-0 Dominican. Bottom of the second inning upon us from Capco Park. Dominican University in front, 1-0. Kyle Hageman will be up first. First baseman again in game 2. Here's the opening pitch of the inning, is off the outside corner for ball 1. Hageman in game 1 was 1 for 4 with a run scored. The pitch. It's going to foul third base side, and that will be out of play toward fitting field to our left. Men's lacrosse game going on there as we speak. We had a few foul balls in game 1 make it onto the field of play. There's a swing and a foul by Hageman. Count now 1-2. Stars lead this one 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch is up high and away. Count even at 2-2 to the Falcon first baseman. 2-2. Downstairs missing. Full up now, 3-2. As Ryan Kukla has fallen behind. His pitch is swung on, bounced to second on 2 hops. Costello fields, throws across, and there is 1 down. Now up for the Falcons is Taylor Davenport. He came in game 1 as a defensive replacement, finds himself in right field for game 2. Slow breaking ball is in there for a strike. It is 0-1. Davenport making his 7th start of the year. He swings and hits a high pop-up, high sky to center field. In the sun, Dylan Rojak puts it away. And there are 2 up and 2 down for Jimmy Dodens. Dodens back in center field. Also came in as a I should say he's in left field, came in a defensive replacement in left field. He swings and bunts one foul, third base side. Two down here in the bottom of the second inning from Capco Park. Dominican University Stars lead game 2, 1-0. The 0-1 pitch is outside for a ball to Jimmy Dodens. Count even up now at 1-1. Next delivery is also low and outside. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Downstairs again. Dodens waving that bat. And here it is. Bouncer back through the box. At short, fielded by Hernandez. His momentum takes him across. Throw is in time. Nice stretch by Krasny over there at first. And the Falcons are turned away 1-2-3 in the second. We've played 2, 1-0, Stars. Top of the third inning upon us from Capco Park. Dominican University leading this one 1-0. Austin Baglow back to work. He'll face Adam Quinn, the DH, and he deals a strike. It is 0-1. Baglow back to work, kicks and deals. Fly ball, center field. Kozinski over, makes the play. And there's one up and one down in the top of the third. And a horn sounded over across the way at Fitting Field. The men's lacrosse team falls 9-6. There's a swing and a check swing. Strike for Krasny. Joe Krasny, the batter. And with that loss, the Falcons fall one game short of the 2013 Midwest Lacrosse Conference Tournament, trying to make it for the second consecutive year. There's a ball up high to Krasny. Count now 2-1. One down here in the top of inning number 3. Bouncer to third. Diving stop, Seifert. Gets up, throws in time. Nice play, Brandon Seifert. Had a tough day defensively so far, but he comes up big there. Made a diving stop, and he's able to throw on to first for the out. Hegeman hangs on. And there are 2 up and 2 down for Lucas McKinney. He caught game 1, now moves to right field. And the first pitch to him is off the outside corner, missing. It is 1-0. The 1-0 is down low. Count now 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss again. Baglow coming back 1-2. Quickly working again. The 1-2 pitch. 2 down. Off the outside corner, missing. Two. Inside, almost hit him. It did. And for the third time today, Baglow has hit a batter. He hit 2 batters in the first inning. And hits one here. Runner at first base, now 2 down. Cody Schuster, the batter. He stands in and swings one foul. First base side. Dominican University was members with the Falcons in the Lake Michigan Conference in the 2006 season. They ended up winning the conference tournament that year. And last year was the first time that they had gotten back to a conference tournament since that victory, taking down Marian University in the final before being swept out of the national tournament. Stars got in last year as the 6th seed. Schuster, the 1-1 pitch. Instead, a throw over to first. McKinney dives back. 2 down here in the top of inning number 3. Dominican University leads 1-0. 2 hits for the Stars, 1 for the Falcons. Baglow set at the belt. Here it is with a runner going. Swinging a shot. That's going to be a base hit into center field. Rounding second, heading for third is McKinney, and he will stop there. So the hit and run works perfectly. Schuster with a hit. And there are now runners at the corners and 2 down for Kevin Schwer. The first pitch to Schwer is missing low. 1-0. Baglow working with runners at the corners and 2 down. His team trailing 1-0. The pitch is up high, 2-0 to Schwer. Schwer had 2 hits in game 1, trying to come up with 1 here and extend his team's lead. The 2-0 is on the outside corner for a strike, 2-1. Stars last season finished the year at 22-23, as I said, qualifying for that Northern Athletics Conference tournament. Swinging a foul back to the screen. Count even at 2-2. Falcons trying to get back to the conference tournament for the first time since 2011. There's a swing and a line shot to center, base hit. 1 run is in, and rounding second and heading for third is Schwer. Throw to third is up the line, and it is going to be a single and advance on the throw for Schwer. 1 run scores. It is 2-0. The Stars have the lead. Runners at second and third. Still 2 down for Brian Costello. So the hit by pitch comes around to score. And the 4th Star hit makes it 2-0. The pitch from Baglow is right back to him, and he takes it off the leg, able to get up, shovel to first in time, inning over. And Baglow comes up hobbling, and now he goes down. He's able to get up and make the play for the out, but now is in a lot of discomfort down the line at first base, as that was a absolute liner that came back and got him in the quad area. As he finished his throw, he was able to pick it up and make the play for the out. Fortunately, not the only time that the Falcons have experienced that so far this year at Capco Park. A couple of weeks ago, Andy Miller took one off the hand. He was able to continue. Michael Winter, a few weeks ago, took one in the right ankle on a similar play to that one. He was unfortunately unable to finish that ball game. That was the last conference loss for the Falcons. Baglow still down, being attended to by the Falcon training staff. But as we enter the bottom of inning number 3, it is 2-0 our score. Dominican is in front. They try and even up this series. In game 1, our score was 4-2. Andy Miller went 9 strong, got out of a big jam in the 8th, or I should say in the 9th inning. Got the first 2 outs, no problem. Then an error allowed Dominican to load the bases with 2 down, but he was able to come up with a big pitch, and on a ground ball to second ended the game. And now Baglow is up and walking off. I don't know if he'll be well enough to continue in this one, but at least he's able to get up and walk off under his own power. And the bottom of the 3rd inning is about ready to commence here from Capco Park. Jay Kaczynski back in center field again for game 2. Will lead it off to face the Dominican right-hander. Brian Kukla has allowed 1 hit through the first 2. And it appears that Dr. Val Kuiper may be making a change here. So we'll see if Baglow is well enough to continue. But right now, Jay Kaczynski stands in. to lead off the bottom of the third. His team trailing 2-0. The pitch. Check swing, strike on the inside corner. Kaczynski in game 1 had 1 hit in 3 plate appearances. There's the ball off the outside corner, count even at 1-1. Wind has died down a bit here from Lakeside. Flag lying limp in center field. Kaczynski drives one deep to left center. That ball is off the wall. He's rounding first, heading for second. He's rounding second, heading for third. Here comes the throw to third. Hernandez is up the line, and that one will skip by the third baseman, Swear, and fielded by Kukla, the pitcher on the backup. But Jay Kaczynski slides in with a triple. So a good start for the Falcons to try and get back in this game. For the Falcons, that is triple number 12 on the year. For Jay Kaczynski, his first triple. Does have a long ball on the year. But his leadoff triple has the Falcons in business. Taylor Book, the 9-hitter, takes a ball down low. Here's the pitch in the dirt, saved by Schuster. Taylor Book entering today, leading the nation in walks. Set a school record with 33. He takes his strike, it's 2-1. Got that average up a bit at 233. Was hovering around the Mendoza line for a long time. He takes a strike, a big slow hook, 2-2. 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Falcons have a runner at third, down 2-0. The pitch to Book is up high, and wouldn't you know, Book has a full count. The left-handed batter waiting, here it is. Swinging a foul, he'll do it again. Jay Kaczynski led off the inning with a triple, and Book trying to deliver him. 3-2 coming. Swinging a bouncer to short, fielded by Hernandez, and throw to the plate instead as Kaczynski faked like he was coming home. He stayed put. Hernandez threw home, and in the process, Taylor Book able to advance to first base. So now there's runners at the corners. Daniel Miller, the batter. No hit for Book, a fielder's choice for Hernandez. And the Falcons have runners at the corners, still nobody out. Miller, the batter. The leadoff man swings, grounds one toward third, and foul. Miller on the year has a team leading 25 RBIs, and his team down 2-0 with runners at the corners, nobody out. Thrower to first, and back standing is Book. Wouldn't surprise me one bit to maybe see him on the move here. Taylor Book leading the squad in that category. Miller grounds one to third. Diving stop is made. Throw to second for the force as Schwer fielded that one and flipped to Costello covering the bag at second. But in the process, Kaczynski comes in to score. So a fielder's choice RBI for Daniel Miller. And it is 2-1. The Falcons have cut the Dominican lead in half. Brandon Seifert, the batter. Throw to first, and Miller is back. Dominican picking up one in the first and one here in the top of the third. Runner going, Miller, and Seifert fouls one away to the right and out of play. Two to one our score from Capco Park here in Mequon. Dominican University trying to salvage a split. The pitch. Outside corner strike. Kukla has a 0-2 count on Brandon Seifert. One down. Throw again to keep Miller close. Miller again getting his lead. The pitch. Seifert, shallow center, long run for the left fielder McKinney, and he can't find it. Throw to second, and they'll get the force. Not much Miller could do. That ball was ticketed for center field, and I don't know if Rojak couldn't see it or what, but the play ended up being attempted by McKinney, the right fielder, and he was down on one knee to try and make that catch, just dropped it, and there's not much Daniel Miller could do, as he had to hold on at first to see if that ball was going to be caught. He's retired on the fielder's choice. So Brandon Seifert replaces him at first, and a shot to short by Bergert is speared by Hernandez. So the Falcons pick up a run in the third and cut the lead in half, 2-1, as we play from Capco Park here in Mequon. You are listening to the Concordia Sports Network. Now pitching for the Falcons is Ty Wester. So Austin Baglow finished the previous inning with a liner that came back to him, and he was able to make the play to first, but he went down in a heap on that first base line, got hit in the leg, and Ty Wester is going to be the man to replace him. Wester making his 7th appearance of the year, 0-1 record with an 11.05 earned run average in just 7 1/3 innings of work. Wester's first pitch is in there for a strike to Tim Varallo, the left fielder for the Stars, who currently lead this one 2-1 as we play here in the top of the fourth. That one's in the dirt, and the count is even up now at 1-1. Wester deals low again. Can't even it. Wester's 2-1. Fly ball right field. That's going to be a long run, and that's going to fall in between. Taylor Book, the second baseman, picks it up. His hat flies off. And a bloop single for Varallo has the leadoff man on. That'll bring to the plate the shortstop, Alex Hernandez. Hernandez made a nice play to end the bottom half of the inning, shows bunt, and takes a ball down low, 1-0. Dominican in front, 2-1. The Stars over the Falcons of Concordia, Wisconsin. Popped up the bunt behind the plate, and Bergert makes the catch in foul territory. And the sacrifice is unsuccessful that time, as Hernandez pops up the bunt. Here's Quinlan Miller-Rojak, the leadoff man. Pitch to him is up high for a ball. Pair of groundouts to second on his ledger. The 1-0 is inside for a ball. Count 2-0. Wester called into quick work here and poses an interesting situation for Dr. Val Kuiper. His team has 2 games tomorrow against Concordia University Chicago. There's the ball, 3-0, down in River Forest, Illinois. And this one has turned into a kind of a must-win situation, if you will. The Falcons taking on Chicago. Here's a ball, 3-0. Chicago finds themselves at 12-4, leading the Northern Athletics Conference. The 3-0 is in there for a strike. Chicago, a qualifier for the NCAA tournament a year ago. The 3-2 pitch, just missing low, apparently. And Rojak draws the walk. Ty Wester's first pitch is swung on and lifted foul territory, left field side, and out of play to Adam Quinn. Quinn with a runner at first, 1 man down. Top of the fourth inning from Capco Park. Kevin Winter with you, 2-1. The Stars of Dominican University out in front. Get a foul, out of play, left field side. And Ty Wester has the count at 0-2. Dominican winners of their last 3 of 4 coming into today's game. Prior to the Game 1 loss, the pitch. Bergert sets up off the outside corner. Wester hit the spot, but it's a ball. And the count is now 1-2. Varallo leads away from second. Miller creeping in at short. The pitch. Swinging a foul at the plate. And Quinn hanging around. Concordia University Chicago was able to beat Edgewood in game one of their twin bill, 11-5. 2-1 pitch. Bouncer to short. Miller fields, throws to second for one. Book's relay is not in time and saved by Hageman. In the process, Rallo moves to third. And there are two down. Runners at the corners for Joe Krasny. Wester's set. Here it is. Big hook in there for a strike on the inside corner. By virtue of that win by Concordia Chicago and a game one win for the Falcons, they have moved. Here's the pitch with the runner going. Throw down to second, not in time. Ball skips away and the run's going to score. I have little idea as to why Bergert decided to throw that baseball, especially with the runner at third. He did so anyways, and the run scores. Ball squirted away from Book. Probably better served to hang on to that one, but at any rate, it is 3-1. Stars in front. Still two down. Runner at second anyways, the pitch. And there is a base hit back up the middle. Stopping at third, rounding third is Quinn. Kaczynski's throw is nobody home. That will go all the way to the backstop. Fielded by Wester, and Krasny will end up at third. So a disastrous end to the inning for the Falcons defensively. First of all, the throw goes into center field from Bergert. Then a single into center field, scoring one run. He'll get credit for an RBI, but then in the process, Jake Kaczynski's throw to center was nowhere to be found, at least close to the plate anyway, as it ended up all the way to the backstop. And next thing you know, Krasny ends up with a two-base error to third. Krasny creeping away from third. Pop-up, second base. Book in the sun makes the play, and the inning is finally over. But in the process, Dominican picks up two on two hits, one error, and one left. We've played 3.5 from Capco Park. Stars lead it 4-1. Bottom of the fourth inning from Capco Park. The Stars of Dominican University pick up two runs in the top half of the inning to take a lead to extend their lead at 4-1. And Joel Sharon, the DH, will stand in to try and cut into the deficit. Sharon grounds one through the hole on the right side for a base hit. There's a good start. Sharon stays hot, got that average up above 350 on the year. Came into today with an average at around 300. Sharon with two hits in game one. He picks up his first hit here in game two. And he has a lead away from first. Kyle Hageman, the batter. The first pitch to him is off the outside corner, now on it for a strike. Hard to tell from up here. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Hageman. First, a throw to first, and Sharon dives back safely. Hageman, the left-handed batter, waiting. Here it is, up high, and the count is even at 1-1. Aaron extends his lead over there at first. The pitch. Hageman lines one toward left. That is going to fall fast for a base hit, and that one's going to take a hop off the turf. Barallo able to pick it up. Nice play for him. That ball nearly bounced over his head. Sharon stops at second. Back-to-back hits to begin the inning for the Falcons. And here's Taylor Davenport with an opportunity to drive in a run. Davenport getting some instructions now from Coach Val Kuiper. Potentially a sacrifice situation here. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth inning. Dominican leads it 4-1. You're in game 2 of this doubleheader. Concordia, Wisconsin won game 1, 4-2 behind the complete game effort of Andy Miller and some small ball in the later innings to plate an insurance run. It indeed is a bunt, but foul up that third base line, shy of the bag. And Davenport will come back and do it again. See if Davenport had a sacrifice on the year or not. Had one. Instead, he lines one back up the middle. That's a base hit. That'll get through. Rounding third is Sharon. Here comes the throw to the plate. Slide safe. Davenport comes up big with a base hit back up the middle, and the Falcons have inched closer. It's 4-2. That ball nearly kicked off the leg of Kukla on the mound as he lifted his back leg to make that play. And now the entire infield is coming on to check on him. But in the process, Davenport comes up with a huge RBI hit. Still nobody out. 3 consecutive hits have plated a run for the Falcons. Jimmy Doden's the batter now. Still runners at first and second. And Kukla back to work. Doden's bunts out in front of the mound. Only play is going to be to first. And Doden gets the job done with the sacrifice. One 4 on the sacrifice. And now it appears we have another Falcon down. It is Hageman who slid into third base. And he is down in some discomfort. We already had Austin Baglow go out for the Falcons. Now, Hageman is laying on his back, being attended to on that third base bag. The Falcons have added a run here in the inning. 1 down. The last thing the Falcons need with this stretch run. Injury list is growing large. Now he is standing up on the bag at third, still bent over at the waist. He stands up, and now he puts his hands on the ground to support himself, and now he's taking a few steps up that line on the third base side, favoring his right leg. Coach Kuiper looking on. He says seems to be moving better with every step, and now it appears that Coach Kuiper will make a change. So Brock Bateman will be the pinch batter. I should say pinch runner at third. Bateman to run for Hegeman, who is going to be taken out of this game after sliding into third on a sacrifice bunt by Jimmy Dotens. Brock Bateman will most likely move to short, and Daniel Miller will probably replace Hegeman at first base. Miller started the year at first base, so he's played a lot of innings over there. And Jay Kaczynski is the batter. More importantly, the Falcons still have 2 on, 1 out. Throw back to second is not in time behind the runner, Davenport. Nearly got caught napping. Jay Kaczynski, the batter, waiting. And he swings and fouls one away. Out of play, back of the plate to the right. Buchla set. At the belt, takes a look at second, the pitch. Swinging a bouncer through the hole, and that is going to be stopped by Hernandez. No throw from the hole. The shortstop smartly hangs on, and in the process, the run scores. It's Bateman, the runner for Hegeman. And the Falcons have added a second run here in the game, or in the inning, as Kaczynski gets the infield single. And just like that, it's 4-3 with a runner 90 feet away. Still only 1 down for Taylor Book. Runner going, throw to second, not in time. It squirts away, but not deep enough. And Kaczynski swipes the bag. For Kaczynski, that is stolen base number 7 on the year. And that pitch was called a strike, I believe. Book swings and fouls it away. Kaczynski moves into scoring position, taking away the force, 1 down. Falcons have added 2 here in the inning, have cut the lead to 4-3 as we play here in the 4th. Dominican University out in front after they picked up 2 in the top half of the inning. It is indeed an 0-2 count. The pitch coming to Book. He takes one off the outside corner and high, 1-2. Book ready for the 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside again, missing 2-2. Very interesting inning here for the Falcons. Has 2 on and 1 out. 2 in. 2-2 to Book. Swing and a miss. And he is retired on strikes. For Taylor Book, that is the 17th time he's been set down on strikes this year. Now it's up to the top of the order, Daniel Miller, with 2 on and 2 out. The pitch. He swings and skies one a mile high, left field, and caught by the shortstop Hernandez. So the Falcons, a very productive inning, but it probably could have been a few more. The Falcons pick up 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and leave 2. And as we've played 4 from Capco Park, it's 4-3 Dominican. WCSS basketball camps are entering their 30th summers in 2013. WCSS is more than most basketball camps. WCSS offers and accomplishes more at a lower cost per session. What WCSS is most proud of is the quality of teaching that it presents yearly. Cody Schuster will lead things off against Ty Wester, replacing Austin Baglow, who left the game with an injury. He deals a strike, and by the way, visit WCSS-basketball.com for more information about those basketball camps. Schuster swings and skies one, right field. Davenport right there, puts it away, grimaces a little bit. He hangs on. And there's 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning, with Dominican leading 4-3 over the Falcons of Concordia, Wisconsin. Dominican looking to salvage a split in this series, in this twin bill. Falcons able to win game 1, 4-2. Dominican gave it a run in the 9th inning, loaded the bases with 2 outs. But Andy Miller able to shut the door. There's a ball off the outside corner. It is 2-0 to Kevin Schwer, the third baseman. Should say that was a called strike, count even at 1-1. And Wester's next delivery is in there for a strike as well. It's 1-2. Swinging a foul. Back to the screen. Schwer hanging around. One, two. Swing and a miss. Wester picks up his first K of his appearance. And there are 2 up and 2 down for Brian Costello, second baseman today. Costello to face Wester, the pitch. Swing a line shot toward left for a base hit. Good swing for Costello. He picks up hit number 2 on the day. That is hit number 7 in the ball game, with Dominican leading 4-3 here in the top of the 5th, 2 down. Tim Varallo will be the batter. The pitch, swing and a miss. Costello faked like he was going to run to second, but he stays put. And Wester ahead, 0-1. The pitch, runner holding, that is going to be down into the gap all the way to the wall in left field. That one is cut off by Davenport, and there are going to be runners at second and third as Varallo comes up with a 2-out double. 2 consecutive 2-out hits have 2 runners in scoring position for Alex Hernandez, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Stars. The pitch by Wester, swing and a miss, held on to by Berger. Wester back to the rubber again. He swivels and delivers the 0-1. Bouncer to third and foul. Other scores around the Northern Athletics Conference: Benedictine beat Lakeland 13-2 in 7. And Marion beat MSOE 13-3. In game 2s, Benedictine currently leads Lakeland 5-0. There's a swing and a fly ball to center, and Kaczynski is over to make the play. So the Stars pick up 2 consecutive 2-out hits, but Wester's able to get out of it. We've played 4.5 from Capco Park, with Dominican leading 4-3. If you're looking for floor care equipment, cleaning chemicals, or cleaning supplies, Tartan Supply is the company for you. Whether your facility is retail, industrial, or commercial, Tartan Supply is here to support you with quality products, screen cleaning tips, and specialty maintenance programs. They are the official cleaning partner to Concordia, Wisconsin Athletics. Bottom of the 5th inning is upon us from Capco Park. The Falcons have battled back for 2 last inning after Dominican picked up 2 in the 4th to take a 4-1 lead. Falcons have battled back. It's 4-3. Brandon Seifert grounds one to second on one hop. Costello fields one down. And here comes the catcher, Bo Berger. Bo Berger, 1 hit, a first inning single in game 2. And he takes a off-speed pitch up off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A foul. Count even at 1-1. Had a feat that has been rarely accomplished take place on Wednesday in Division III baseball. There's a swing and a fly ball to right, And right there is McKinney, 2 down. And, of course, as soon as I start a story, there's 2 down. Shane Simpson of Worcester Polytechnical Institute played in the final game of his career, played all 9 positions in a game in Massachusetts on Wednesday. He picked up 3 hits, started the game as the catcher, his customary position. There's a strike to Joel Sharon. Yeah, he started the game at catcher, his customary position, then moved all the way around the infield, first to third, all the way around the outfield, left to right, and then finished the game off on the mound. And he had been a pitcher for that school, but a arm injury had prohibited him from pitching this year. And there's a base hit back up the middle. Joel Sharon delivers. And a 2-out single for the DH, his second hit of the day. That average continues to climb. It's going to push it above 350. He's picked up over 50 points in his batting average in this doubleheader alone. That feat, playing all 9 positions in a game, has only happened 4 times in Major League history. Last time in 2000. There's a strike to Brock Bateman, who is now staying in the game at shortstop. Bateman came in to run as Kyle Hegeman had to leave the game. Hegeman was playing at first base. Daniel Miller has now moved over there. Bateman is playing shortstop. But yeah, that feat of playing all 9 positions in a game has only happened 4 times in Major League history. Happened on Wednesday in a college game in Massachusetts. I don't know when we're going to see it again, if ever, in Major League Baseball. The 1-0 pitch to Bateman is swung on and fouled out of play over our head behind the plate. Count is even at 1-1. Bottom of the 5th inning here from Capco Park. 4-3 our score. Dominican leads. The Falcons have picked up the last 2. Throw to first. Not in time. Oh, the Stars thought they had a pickoff. Sharon just got back. Kukla was taking a few steps off the mound. Sharon able to get his hand back in. Pitch to Bateman is off the outside corner, missing. Gun is 2-1 to the new Falcon shortstop. The pitch. Bouncer to the hole at second, fielded by Costello. He throws across in time, and the Falcons are turned away in the 5th. They do pick up a hit, strand a runner. We've played 5 from Capco Park, 4-3 Dominican, here on the Concordia Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning we go to here at Capco Park. It is Dominican University 4, Concordia University, Wisconsin 3 here in Game 2 of this Northern Athletics Conference doubleheader. There's a strike. The Falcons able to win Game 1, 4-2, and the Stars trying to get a split. Ty Wester back out there again for his third inning of relief. And Quinlan Molina-Rojak swings and fouls one away. It is 0-2 the pitch. Bouncer to short. Bateman, his first chance, throws across high and on the tag. Miller makes the play. So Bateman came into the game as a replacement for Kyle Hageman. Hageman was taken out of the game. Miller was the shortstop, and he has moved over to first to replace Hageman. Bateman came in and threw high, but Miller was able to save him. Here's Adam Quinn, the DH. He takes one up high, ball one. Wester back to work. Here it is. Just missing low. The Falcon dugout wanted that one. Count 2-0. Stars got a run in the first, one more in the third. Falcons answered with a run of their own in the third. There's a ball in the dirt. Stars picked up 2 in the fourth. Falcons answered with 2 of their own in the fourth. Could have been more. Had runners at the corners and 1 out. There's a ball up high to Quinn. Count 3-1. 1 down here in the top of inning number 6. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for Quinn as he goes down on strikes. That is Wester's second punch out of the game in 2 2/3 of relief work. And Joe Krasny, the batter, takes a strike from Wester. Doing a good job on short notice, replacing Austin Baglow, who had to leave the game with an injury. There's a swing and a foul from Krasny. It is 0-2. It's got to feel good for Wester. Coming back off of a bit of an injury to begin the year. Coming back slowly. And he swings and misses, does Krasny. Back-to-back Ks for Wester. Blew him away with heat. So Ty Wester sets the Stars down 1-2-3 in the top of the 6th. Dominican leads it 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Dominican University leading this one 4-3 here in Game 2 of our twin bill. Kevin Winter live from Capco Park. And standing in to lead off the 6th is Taylor Davenport. He swings and flies one. Foul territory, first base side out of play off of the auxiliary bleachers down there. And it is 0-1. Ryan Kugler gone 5 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, earned 1 strikeout so far for the Stars. Davenport shows bunt, and he takes a ball high. 1-1. Crowd getting bigger here this afternoon from Capco Park. Beautiful day for baseball. Cooled off a bit since we started. There's a swing and a bouncer back up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Past the diving shortstop, Hernandez. Davenport delivers with a leadoff single. And the 6th inning starts with a runner, and Jimmy Dotens will be the batter. The left fielder today. Dr. Val Kuiper giving signs at third. Tying run at first, nobody out. Dotens is in fact bunting out in front of the plate. Only play is to first. Kukla makes the play. And that is going to be 1-3 on the putout. So Dotens does his job. One down, runner at second for Jay Kaczynski. Kaczynski, 2 hits and an RBI in game 2. Got that average up over 360. The pitch is outside, missing, ball 1. Kaczynski, the right-handed batter, waiting. Here's a daylight play behind second, and the throw is not going to be in time. Davenport back. To be a pinch batter on deck for the Falcons. As they trail it 4-3, tying run at second, 1 down here in the bottom of inning number 6 from Capco Park. Kaczynski swings and fouls it away. Count even at 1-1. Kugler's next pitch will be number 80 for him on the evening. Afternoon, I should say. The pitch bunted, Kaczynski foul. And he falls behind 1-2. It will be Buster Hebda on deck for the Falcons to bat in place of Book. There's another pickoff play at second. That ball squirts away into center field, but not far enough away for Davenport to advance. So he'll stay put at second. Falcons trying to pick up a conference series sweep, their first sweep since a non-conference affair against Finlandia this year. Swing a fly ball, foul territory, first base side. That ball is going to be caught by the first baseman, Krasny. And there are 2 down. And indeed, it is going to be Buster Hebda to pinch hit for Taylor Book. Buster Hebda on the year as making his 16th appearance, 26 at-bats. He is a converted hockey player for this Falcon team. Did play baseball back in high school in Colorado, but Took 2 years off to go play junior hockey. After his high school graduation, came here to Concordia to be a part of Jason Weiss's rebuild hockey program. He's also on the field for Dr. Val Kuiper and the baseball team. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. 2 down here in the bottom of the sixth. The Falcons trailing 4-3. Runner at second is Davenport. And Buster Hebda is the pinch batter, batting in place of Taylor Book. There it is. Hebda, slow roller out to second, fielded by Costello. He bobbles, throw to first. Is in time. The Falcons put a runner in scoring position, cannot score. They pick up 1 hit. And as we played 6, 4-3 Stars. Defensive change for the Falcons. Now playing second base, Jacob Boudreau in place of Taylor Book, who was lifted for a pinch batter the last half inning. So Boudreau will slide over and play second. The first delivery of the 7th inning from Ty Wester to Lucas McKinney is in there for a strike. Wester beginning his 4th inning of work in relief. The pitch. That one's in the dirt. Our score is 4-3. The Stars of Dominican leading game 2 of this doubleheader. Kevin Winter with you from Capco Park. Flag was blowing from right to left when we started today. Now it's gone pretty much limp. There's the 1-1 pitch is downstairs in the dirt. It's 2-1 to McKinney, who has a hit and an RBI today, also hit by a pitch. He takes one for a strike. Count now 2-2. Wester, yeoman's work out on the mound. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, strike 3 called. A little bit of a delayed call from the home plate umpire, but Wester knew it. And there's 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the 7th for Cody Schuster. He's behind the plate today in game 2. For Wester, that is strikeout number 4. And he deals a strike. Here comes the 0-1 swing and a miss. Big rip from Schuster. 0-2. The right-hander coming set, swivels, deals 0-2, missing low and off the outside corner. It's 1-2. For the Stars, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors, 8 left. For the Falcons, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 6. Swinging him foul at the plate, kicking away off the shin guard of Bergert, the catcher. Count remains 1-2. Falcons with a win in game 1, snapped an 8-game losing streak. Trying to inch their way into the Northern Athletics Conference tournament. have pulled even with Edgewood College in wins at 9. Edgewood College coming into today with 7 losses by their virtue of their loss. There's number 8. Falcons also have 8 losses. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Ty Wester sets down Schuster, his second hit K of the inning. He also set 2 batters down in the 6th. Here's Kevin Schwer. And he deals a strike. Ty Wester is in control of this inning. Here it is. The 1-0-1 swung on, bouncer to short. Boudreaux fields, and this throw is a little bit better than his previous one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 4 Ks in the last 2 innings for Wester. He's through the 7th. The Falcons trail it 4-3. Stay with us on the Concordia Sports Network. Get up and stretch. For an excellent travel experience with safety and a personal touch, call Personalized Travel and Tours at 920-528-7600. Personalized Travel and Tours is the official transportation partner of Concordia, Wisconsin Athletics. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Holiday Inn Harborview. It's a great hotel that guests love. Holiday Inn Harborview is minutes from Concordia, Wisconsin, on the shores of Lake Michigan, in beautiful downtown Port Washington. Click on their logo at cuwfalcons.com for reservations today. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning from Capco Park. Kevin Winter with you here on the Concordia Sports Network with the Dominican University Stars leading 4-3 as Daniel Miller, the leadoff man, to face Kukla, who has been good. 6 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs. And a strike is delivered. Here is the 0-1 off the outside corner and low. Count even at 1-1. Miller waiting for the 1-1. He swings and fouls one away, right field side over the stands and out of play. At the area typically reserved for the fun zone when the Lakeshore Chinooks play their home games here at Capco Park. Miller lines one down the line to left. That's going to get cut off before the wall by Varallo. Miller rounding first, heading for second, and he'll be in there with a stand-up leadoff double. Danny Miller with a good swing and ripped it down the line to left. And the tying run is in scoring position for Brandon Seifert. Seifert's got an 0 for in game 2. He is 0 for 3. Did have 2 hits in game 1. Chance to redeem himself here. Tying run at second, and Miller getting his lead away from second. Bunch shown, and a strike is taken to the Falcon third baseman. Here's a situation where Dr. Val Kuiper uses the bunt almost exclusively. No bunch shown there. That ball's off the outside corner. Count even at 1-1. No score update from Edgewood College or Chicago. Concordia, Chicago, that is. Again, the Falcons are battling Edgewood College for that 6th and final playoff spot. The 1-1 pitch is just off the outside corner, missing 2-1. Brandon Seifert ahead of the count, waiting for the delivery. The 2-1 on the way. Bunt shown, gets it down out in front of the mound. Kukla throws to first, and it is in time. According to Al Hochmuth at second base, it appeared that Krasny may have pulled his foot off the bag, and Dr. Val Kuiper out to have a discussion with Hochmuth. Discussion over, and the out is valid. So that throw from Kugla pulled Krasny off the bag, but at any rate, the Falcons have a runner at third, this time 1 out. And now time is called as a visit to the mound is going to be made. Steve Hartman, in his second season at the helm of Dominican University. In his first season, the Falcons, I should say the Stars, made it to the Northern Athletics Conference tournament for the first time since winning the Lake Michigan Conference tournament in 2006. Formerly an assistant at North Central. So, runner at third and 1 out. Meeting is now over. Bergert, the batter. He stands in and lines one to center field. That is going to be caught. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is going to be not in time. As Miller scores, sacrifice fly. Bergert does the job. The leadoff double, the bunt, and the sacrifice manufactures a run, and we are tied at 4. Joel Sharon, the batter, 2-for-3. He's been swinging the ball, swinging the bat extremely well the past couple of weeks. Sharon swings and bounces a slow roller first base side and foul, kicked foul in fact by Kugla, the pitcher. Joel Sharon started game 1 in the outfield and now has been moved to DH here for game 2. Started the game in left, did Sharon. Swings and hits a slow roller, foul. Hit him in the box, so therefore a foul ball, says the home plate umpire. And now he's going out to have a discussion with the hurdler. Simply puts the ball in his glove and says, let's play ball. 1-2 the count. Joel Sheeran, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Falcons have a run to tie it. Sheeran lines one all the way to the wall, and that will go to the wall to left field. Sheeran rounding second and heading for third on the slide. The ball to right field by Joel Sheeran is a sliding RBI triple. I should say, excuse me for saying RBI. There is no RBI on the play. Nobody on base. The RBI came in the person of Daniel Miller. Here's Bateman with a bunt. Bunter coming home. Throw is in time, and the final out is made. 1-2-3. Falcons have added a run to tie the game, leave a runner at third. We've played 7 from Capco Park. It's Concordia, Wisconsin 4, Dominican University 4. The Highland House is a proud sponsor of Concordia, Wisconsin athletics. When you are at the Highland House, where the Falcons eat across the street. Top of the 8th inning upon us. Ty Wester back to work. His team has gotten him a run to tie the game at 4. Done a good job holding the Stars at bay after replacing Austin Baglow. He deals ball 2 off the outside to Brian Costello. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. Count even at 2-2. 4-4 our score. Here in the top of the 8th, Wester deals. Bouncer to short, fielded by Bateman, and he can't come up with it. And that is going to be an E6. Error number 2 for the Falcons on the day. Tim Varello will be the batter now. Seifert creeping in at third. Bunt is pushed up that first base line. Wester underhands to Miller. And the sacrifice is successful for Varello. That will bring to the plate Alex Hernandez. Hernandez with a runner at second, 1 down. And the delivery to him is blocked in the dirt. Nice save by Berger. Wester comes set, takes a look at the runner at second, the pitch. In the dirt again, blocked again by Berger. Hernandez hitless today. The 2-0 is on the corner for a strike. Good pitch on that low outside portion of the zone. 2-1. Wester's pitch. Bouncer to second. Boudreau fields, throws in time, 2 down. In the process, Costello moves to third. Back to the top of the order we go. In Quinlan Milne-Rojak. Rojak 0 for 3 with a walk. And that one came inside and got him. Bojack's had a rough day at the plate. 1 for 4 in game 1, and that's his first time on base in 4 trips here in game 2. And here's Adam Quinn. Pitch to him. Slow roller to second. Boudreaux flips to Bateman, covering the bag at short. And the hit by pitch doesn't come back to bite. Ty Wester, he's gone 5 strong innings out of the pen, only allowed 2 runs. We've played 7.5 from Capco Park. We're tied at 4 apiece. Bottom of the 8th inning, we go. Here from Capco Park, Concordia, Wisconsin, and Dominican University are tied at 4. Ty Wester did a good job holding the Stars at bay out of the pen, replacing Baglow. Ryan Kugla has pitched well himself. He's back to work for his 8th inning out there on the mound. 10 hits, 4 runs earned. Gotten himself out of some jams early in this game. And Davenport will try and drag bunt his way on. He bunts through it. 0-1. The next pitch will be number 100. Again, 7 innings on 10 Falcon hits. Tied at 4, the pitch. Bouncer back to him. Fields, throws in time. Nice athletic play that time by Kukla. And that will bring to the plate Jimmy Dotens, as Davenport is retired. First one to Dotens is in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Outside corner missing, not by a whole lot. Count is even at 1-1. Kugler back to work. Here it is. Up high and off the outside corner missing. 2-1. Swinging a foul. And Dotens has the count now at 2-2. In game 2 of their series, of the softball series between Concordia, Wisconsin, and Dominican University, down in River Forest, there's a swing and a foul. First base side. Dotens hanging around. Concordia wins game 2 by a score of 4-1 after Dominican was able to pick up the 1-0 game 1 win. Dominican got a run in the 3rd inning, and that was it. Jimmy Dotens takes a strike off the outside corner, much to his dismay, and now the field and throw on the throw it around the infield for strike 3 ends up in left field as Krasny airmailed that one. It's fielded by Borello, the left fielder. Quickly 2 up and 2 down here in the inning, and Jake Kaczynski the batter. We are tied at 4 apiece. Bottom of the 8th, Concordia, Wisconsin, and Dominican University. First pitch, Kaczynski swing and a miss. Kaczynski 2 for 3 with a triple and an RBI. He swings and grounds one to second on 2 hops fielded Costello. He fires across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Kukla. We played 7.5 from Capco Park. Concordia 4, Dominican 4. Top of the 9th inning upon us. Ty Wester back to work. He's gone 5 strong in relief. We're tied at 4. Joe Krasny, the man, to face him here in the 9th, and his first pitch is down low for a ball. An update from Madison. 1-0. Edgewood College leads it in the 5th. There's a ball down off the outside corner. It is 2-0 to Krasny. Wester's pitch. Down low again, 3-0. Especially in a tie situation, the 3-0 is in there for a strike right down the heart of the dish. Wester, that last pitch was number 75 for him on the day. They swing a shot toward right base hit in front of Davenport. And the leadoff man is on here in the top of the 9th. Here's Lucas McKinney, the man. 1 for 3 today with an RBI. Also been hit by a pitch and struck out. McKinney, the batter, with 1 on, nobody out here. Top of the 9th. We're tied at 4 here in Game 2 of this twin bill between the Dominican University Stars and the Concordia, Wisconsin Falcons. Kevin Winter with you from Capco Park here in Nequan. Throw to first, and the runner is back. Sun-splashed afternoon from Capco Park. About time Mother Nature kept us dry. Bunt shown, and a ball low as Seifert was charging in from third. He will remain way in. The first baseman, Miller, is holding the runner on. The pitch. Bunted out in front of the plate. Seifert, the third baseman, makes the play, and there is one down, but in the process, Krasny moves to second. So Krasny, the runner at second. He is the lead run. Cody Schuster, the batter, after the sacrifice. And now Dr. Val Kuiper is going to make a change, or at least come out to discuss things with Wester. activity in the Falcon bullpen. Again, to set things up here, the Falcons are in must-win mode as a twin bill is scheduled for tomorrow against Concordia Chicago, sitting at 12-4 coming into today. The Concordia Wisconsin Falcons came into today at 8-8. The win in Game 1 makes it 9-8. They have pulled even with Wisconsin Lutheran. Have been unable to pick up a score in that series. No live stats available. But Edgewood lost Game 1, so right now the Falcons are tied for that sixth and final playoff spot. The pitch to Schuster, swing and a miss. Wester's still out there. Done yeoman's work out there on the mound. Krasny getting his lead away from second. Miller takes a look at him. Wester does as well. The 0-1. Down in the dirt, blocked by Bergert. Down even at 1-1. And after today, after Sunday, they will have one more conference twin bill against Marion on the 4th of May. There's the ball, low in the dirt. 2-1. To Cody Schuster. 1 for 3 today. Lead run out at second in the person of Krasny. He was sacrificed over there. The 2-1. In the dirt, blocked by Bergert again. Krasny took a couple of steps toward third, but a good job by Bergert to keep it in front. And the count is 3-1. Wester deals. Here it is. Strike called on the outside corner. Good pitch. 3-2. One down here in the inning. Tied at 4. Dominican University trying to even up this twin bill. And the Falcons trying to get their first conference sweep since doing so against Maranatha. Swinging a bouncer foul third base side. That sweep came back on the 13th of this month. Falcons able to beat the Crusaders 16-0 and 11-1. Three-2 is the count. One down. Cody Schuster, the batter. Wester deliberately taking his time. The payoff pitch. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Ty Wester, another big punch out. Number 6. Had a couple of big punch outs in the 7th inning to get himself out of a jam. Picks up one here. There's 2 out in the 9th. The top half. And it's up to Kevin Schwer. Krasny stays put at second base. Schwer with an RBI. 1 for 4 with a punch out. The first one to him. Off the inside corner missing. It is 1-0. Krasny inching away from the bag at second. Wester at the belt. Here it is. Inside, and it hit him. And Schwer is put on base. With yet another hit batsman. See, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 by my count hit batsmen in this game. Runners get their leads away from first and second. The pitch. Bouncer back to Boudreau. He takes it to the bag himself, and a fist pump for Boudreau as he runs off the mound. That was a tough in-between hop as it took a side skip off the mound. Wester smartly probably was smart in not fielding that baseball. Boudreaux did. The ball had a little side spin on it. He fielded the ball and stuck his foot out to tag the bag at second, gets the trail runner for the out. Last chance for the Falcons, tied at 4 as we go to the bottom of the ninth. Taco Bell, located in Mequon, is a proud sponsor of Concordia, Wisconsin athletics. When you're at Taco Bell, remember to live Moss. Today's game is also brought to you by Prograss Synthetic Turf, the official turf provider of Concordia, Wisconsin athletics. Prograss, the first in turf. A huge ground out delivered by Wester. Boudreaux made the in-between hop and was able to get the runner at second on the force. Bottom of the ninth, we go tied at 4. And standing in is Jacob Boudreaux. Buchla back to work. He's gone all 8 to pitch. Is in there for a strike. He's thrown now 111 pitches in this ball game. The 0-2 to Boudreaux is on the way. Up high for a ball off the outside corner. Boudreaux came in as a defensive replacement when Miller moved from short to first after Hageman left the game with an injury. There's the ball off the outside corner, missing 2-2. Hageman left the game with an injury, trying to slide into third after a Doden sacrifice. There's a swing and a pop-up right behind us, out of play. Yeah, Hageman tried to slide into third and had to leave the game with an injury, and Daniel Miller was playing shortstop, moved to first to cover for Hageman. And there's a ball. And then, so Bateman came into play at short, and then Taylor Book was lifted for a pinch hitter. And that ball is off the outside corner, missing, and a leadoff walk. So Boudreaux, in his first AB, draws a walk, something that the man he replaced does very well. Taking a page out of Taylor's book. Taylor, by the way, came into the day as the leader in walks in the nation in Division III. Daniel Miller has had an RBI, 1 for 4 with a double. The pitch, he bunts, foul, first base side. And that ball came right into Miller's kitchen that time and used the bat as a defense mechanism rather than a the 0-1 pitch. He squares to bunt again. This time he gets it down foul. That ball nearly hit him. He hops out of the way to avoid being hit. And it's 0-2, so Miller can't get the bunt down, and now Steve Hardman is out to have a discussion with the home plate umpire as to whether or not that ball hit Miller running out of the batter's box, and if so, if it hit him, he would be called out. Well, Hardman shaking his head on the way by, but he's gotten a explanation. Instead of an out, it's an 0-2 count. Miller back in there. Tie game at 4, bottom of the ninth. The pitch is up high, ball 1. Runner at first is Boudreau. He led off the inning with a walk. A run for the Falcons, and they win it. Throw to first, and Boudreau is back. Some tense moments in the later innings. In game 1, the Falcons got the first 2 outs, no problem. Then an error allowed the next 3 Stars to reach. Miller lines one to center, and that one is going to be held up by Milan Rojak as he puts it away. And there's one down, still a runner at first. Here's Brandon Seifert. Yeah, in game 1, the Stars were retired the first 2 batters, no problem, and then a error at third allowed the runner to reach. Then it was back-to-back hits. And with 2 on, Andy Miller was able to get a ground ball to second to end game 1. Brandon Seifert, the batter, he takes one off the outside corner for a ball. It's 1-0. Tie ball game at 4. Boudreau now at first. He gets his lead away. He's running, and Seifert fouls it away. Boudreau with a pretty good jump. Coach Val Kuiper tried to get the runner to second by way of a sacrifice. Was unsuccessful. The 1-1 is in there for a strike on the lower portion of the zone. Seifert spins away out of there in disbelief. The 1-2 pitch on the way. First is a throwback to first, and Boudreau is in there safely. Swinging a pop fly, foul territory behind the plate. Sliding to make the attempt is Schuster, and he slides into the net. And he's unable to make the play. So Seifert stays alive. It is 1-2, 1 out, runner at first. The winning run here on the bottom of the ninth, tied at 4. Concordia, Wisconsin, trying to make it 2 in a row after dropping 8 consecutive ball games coming into this doubleheader. One and 2 to Seifert. Instead, a thrower to first again. Boudreau's backsliding. Boudreau now started the AB 4 or 5 steps off the bag. Now he's no more than 1 or 2. It's 1.5 steps. Seifert lines one, right field, base hit. Throw to first, not in time. McKinney, the right fielder, came up throwing as that shallow fly ball fell in front of him, and it's a single. 2 on, 1 down. So Boudreau at second, Seifert at first. Bo Burgert, the catcher. Standing in. 123 pitches for Kukla, I should say. That one's in there for a strike. Ground ball to third, and that's a fair ball. Rounding third, Boudreau, here comes it, and that is going to win the ball game. Jacob Boudreau scores. Brandon Seifert, an RBI single inside the bag at third, and the Falcons have won 2 in a row. 2 two must-win ball games for the Falcons to stay alive in the race for that sixth and final playoff spot. And behind their ace, Andy Miller, in game one, they win it 4-2. Austin Baglow started game one, got hurt. Ty Wester was unbelievable in relief. And a walk-off win for the Falcons. And for the first time all year, they come back to win a ball game. Our final 5-4 Falcons. For Concordia, Wisconsin, 5 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. 7 left. For Dominican, 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 12 left. With the win, Concordia, Wisconsin improves to 12-21, 12-10 here at home, 10-8 here in conference. And the loss, Dominican drops to 12-25 overall, 7-13 in the Northern Athletics Conference tournament. Again, the Falcons with the win, inch closer to that sixth and final playoff spot in a battle with Wisconsin Lutheran and Edgewood for that last playoff spot. Edgewood losing game one in Madison to Concordia, Chicago. Game two score unavailable at the moment. But as of right now, the Falcons have moved into that sixth and final playoff spot. Have a huge game coming up tomorrow, a twin bill down in Illinois against Concordia University Chicago beginning at 1. And then they have a final non-conference tune-up against Carthage before returning home to end the year, I should say, against Marion. And those two games could prove big as they try and become part of that 16 tournament, which again will be held here at Capco Park next weekend. With the win in tonight's game, Ty Wester gets it in relief. For Wester, his first win, he improves to 1-1 after 5 strong innings of work in relief. And if you're Dominican University, Kyle Kugler pitched very well today, went the distance for his squad, gave up 10 hits, 4 runs, all earned, got himself out of some major trouble early in this game. Hats off to him and his defense. Unfortunately, tonight came up short as he goes the distance in the loss. Again, our next broadcast will be next week on the 4th of May. Hard to believe it's May already. That'll be a game on Saturday against Marion University beginning at 12, followed game 2. That'll be Matt Menzel and yours truly on the call. Once again, our final score in game 2, the Falcons win it on a walk-off single by Brandon Seifert. Final 5-4 Concordia. This is Kevin Winter reminding you that it is not who you are, but rather whose you are. Thank you for listening to the Concordia Sports Network.